Guys, it's like I'm taking to the hair. I'm taking to the hair. It's like I'm taking the hair back so much that it's starting to get a little bit rough. But here is me, all bare with you guys today, and I do hope that we have a good time. A good time. Hey guys, and welcome back to Madeline's Avenue. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Madeline. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button because, if this is your first time, I was about to say because, if you've been watching my previous videos, then you would already know the tea. But if this is your first time, you wouldn't know the tea. So, if this is your first time, do not forget to hit that subscribe button because you clicked on this video for a reason. So you're here to stay. That's basically the tea, okay? And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And I'm just going to make this announcement again, before the year runs out. I'm just going to keep on saying this before the year runs out. Don't play yourself. The 60% of you that come and watch my videos without subscribing and you keep on coming back, what's the tea? Just subscribe. It's not that deep. Just subscribe, okay? Right, so today I am bare with you guys. The only time I'm bare with you guys is when I'm doing my makeup, but today it's not makeup. I will be kind of taking you guys back on my skincare routine. The last skincare video I did was in July, I believe. Yeah, I believe this was in July, yes. So this is December. I just want to kind of just take you guys back, show you guys all the products I'm using, if there's anything new. And I do believe there's kind of a slight change, but it's not so serious. But I do want to keep you guys updated because I feel like this skincare journey is a lot. It is, guys, it is too much, because 1 minute my skin is as clear as ever, and then the next minute it's there's pimples coming from only God knows where. And because I'm dealing with ingrown hairs, I feel like I talked to you guys about that in my last skincare video. Because I'm dealing with ingrown hairs, it's also really difficult for me to keep my skin healthy and clear. Not necessarily healthy, but more so just clear. And I'll just talk about that as we go, okay? Yeah. So yeah, let's just get into this video. Okay, so guys, I brought the camera, I zoomed in all the way to my face because I want you guys to really see what's going on from afar, when it was just a wide shot. I'm sure you guys were thinking this babe's face is already clear, why is she out here doing another skincare video? But zooming in, I hope that you guys can see my face clear and things like that. So what do I even want to start with? I think, okay, I'm going to start with the products that I am using right now, and then I'll go into my ingrown hairs and just talk a little bit more about that. I introduced my ingrown hairs in my previous skincare video, the one that I did in July, and I would suggest that you guys go check it out because I do believe that it will be of use to people who do have ingrown hairs. And yeah, I'm gonna start with all the cleansers and scrubs and masks. So if you have been watching, or if you have been keeping up with my skincare videos and my skincare routine, Biore is the one brand that I have stuck with for, I would say, maybe over 2 years now. I started off with their charcoal. This was literally the first, no, I don't think it was a charcoal cleanser. I think it was a cleanser. It was the ice cooling cleanser that I started off with, and then that introduced me to the charcoal cleanser, which I started using, and I have been using this. This has been my go-to cleanser now. I don't even use the ice cooling one. I only use the charcoal cleanser. This is the pore unclogging scrub, and I use this every other day, okay? So this is I don't know, I would use it every 2 days, because I go back and forth with the clogging scrub and the detox mask. This detox mask, it is amazing. It leaves my skin feeling really fresh and hydrated. Now I mostly use the scrub on the weekends because I use that in line with my scrubbing brush, right? That's what we call this thing. Yeah, so I use it with my electronic scrubbing brush. I do use my brush sometimes with my charcoal cleanser, but I mostly use it with the scrub. So with the cleanser, I use my cleanser every single day, every morning, and then I use the scrub and the mask at night. So in the morning when I'm taking my shower before I go to classes, I use my scrub, I use my cleanser, and then when I come back from class, let's say I go to the gym or just do any extracurricular activities that would keep me out, you know, late, or that would just make me do like a lot of strenuous activities that would, you know, make my face to sweat, I then go and use like the scrub or the mask just to hydrate my face after, you know, being under the sun or just, you know, being in the cold for a long time. The next thing I'm gonna go in is like just like cleansing my face after I have cleansed my face, if that makes sense. Like hydrating my face basically. So I use the micellar cleansing water. I use this after I wash my face, you know, with whatever product that I use. I always use the micellar cleansing water. Like the first cleansing water that I used was Garnier, and then I switched to L'Oreal, and then I thought to myself, like, since I'm using Biore products on my face, why don't I just stick with Biore? So I checked and they did have a micellar cleansing water. The first one that I started using was the charcoal cleansing water, which is wild. Like, I feel like anything charcoal is really good for the skin, but I would love for everyone to do more research on that. Some skins are different, but for myself, charcoal, like anything charcoal, has really helped my skin. Then the micellar cleansing water, I started off with the charcoal micellar cleansing water, then they came out with the baking soda cleansing water, and this also removes makeup, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. And then I started using the baking soda, and this baking soda, guys, I started using this when I went back home for the summer in May. I would do my best to put up like some videos of my skin during that period, and my skin was like, it was like, guys, that is like the best I have ever seen my skin look in like all my life, literally all my life. So I would 100% suggest this, and I will put videos up for you guys to see, so you know that like I'm not joking. And then I used the witch hazel, the Biore witch hazel, and it has salicylic acid, which actually helps me with my ingrown hairs, like the spots that I have from my ingrown hairs and things like that. So if you do have ingrown hairs, you know, this is like a 2-in-1, not only for just like your face, but also like that part of your skin where you have your ingrown hairs. So I would suggest these two products. Now after I have cleansed my face and micellared my face and toned my face and all of that good stuff, I go into, you know, moisturizing my face. And I did talk about Pond's the clearance cream. The one that I started using off was the B3 clearance cream, which is like the pink one. That's the difference, pink and blue. So this B3 clearance cream is for oily skin, while this is really good for dry skin. And trust me, it is really good for dry skin, because anytime I rub this, it's like my skin gets oily within like how many seconds, and this like literally keeps my face not necessarily matte, but just hydrated and warm, while this just brings out all the oil in my face. I then use sunscreen. Guys, sunscreen was my best friend when I was in Nigeria, because that sun, it wasn't really playing with anyone. But I would 100% suggest you do use sunscreen, and I use Neutrogena's sunscreen, SPF 70, because I feel like that would like really cover, you know, my skin from the sun. And honestly, these are all the products I use. I also use the cotton rounds. I use this with the micellar water and the witch hazel toner to just like, I use that to just wipe my face with, you know, the products. And the last thing I use is a lip balm, and I use EOS lip balm. I use this every single day, and sometimes I use lip gloss on top of that, which I feel like is really good, you know, hydrate your lips the more, just keep them refreshed and hydrated. And now I'm going to talk about my ingrown hairs, and I'm going to show you guys kind of like where it's at on my face. And I feel like if I have been turning, then some of you might have already seen it, but this is like the side of my face, and this is like where my ingrown hairs are. I don't know if you guys can see all these dark spots, and if I'm looking straight to you, like, I don't think you would really see it. And then if I turn this way, you would also see some of them here. Okay, so where exactly would I start from in terms of like this whole ingrown hair pea? Like you guys can see that it's like a lot, right? Because I've already shown you guys what it looks like. So I think I started noticing ingrown hairs like first year of uni. This was 2016, like August, September ish. I think so, yeah, around that time, like yeah, just fall of 2016, let me put it that way. And it wasn't as much as this, but over time, like it got more, and I believe that it got more because I wasn't necessarily handling it the right way. I think I started using shaving cream on there, like actual shaving cream, not the face shaving cream. So I feel like that like added a lot to, I guess, what you're seeing on my face right now, because I had a lot of bumps. Like it was terrible. Like it got to a point where like I was even crying, like I didn't even want to go anywhere anymore. It was really bad. And then you know, my aunt, she's like a beauty expert, so she's like, oh no, you're not supposed to use regular shaving cream, you have to use the face shaving cream. So I got the face shaving cream. Both Veet and Nair have this, and when I started using them, I don't know, they were working, but it wasn't like actually clearing up the hair as much as I would expect it to. Like even after, you know, using the face cream, like the hair would still be there. I mean, it went down, it just got shorter basically. After that whole period into the next year, I continued like shaving it, or I like literally using shaving stick, which was the worst thing that I could have ever done, because I still got more bumps. Like I promise you, like this neck was like worse, way worse than what it is right now. And then, you know, a lot of people, I think a couple of my friends started noticing it, and they gave me ideas like, oh, maybe just use like the shaving cream just on that particular hair. And I feel like at that point it was already too late, because my like the hair started just spreading, like, because I feel like the more you shave, the more hair comes out, especially around the part that you shaved. So I just had more hair coming out, and at that point it was too late, so I just had to keep on like using the shaving cream just around that whole area. And then came waxing, right? And waxing did the damn thing. Like waxing did that, like it did what it was supposed to do. It does take out the hair, but guys, the pain was on another level of painful. Like it was something else. And even sometimes like the waxing wouldn't take off everything basically, yeah, because I started waxing like here in school, and that was just something else, because I think the wax I was used was the sugar wax. But then when I went home to Nigeria, I believe we use, I feel like I might be mixing it up. One of them is the sugar wax and the other one is the honey wax. And I usually get my wax done, like when I'm in Nigeria, I get it done at the henna place, and they did the damn thing. Like I wouldn't, like if I waxed today, I wouldn't come back for like another 3 or 4 weeks. Like it was that good. And I think what they used was the sugar wax. Okay, let me just quickly check for you guys right now, because I feel like the difference in wax is like really important. It's the sugar wax that they used. Yes, it's the sugar wax that they used. Yeah, so the henna place, they used sugar wax for me, and that wax was like ooh, it really did what it was supposed to do. And I feel like here in school, in the mall, they use the honey wax, and that wasn't taking off as much as I would expect it to. So waxing did it did a lot of good for me, because even as I waxed, like my skin around that area became lighter, so it was kind of blending back in with my normal skin color. And usually when I shaved, like it would just get darker, because I would have like spots on my face because of the hair, because hair is not supposed to grow in this area usually for women. So like when you're taking it out, and also sometimes I pluck my hair, guys. I am obsessed with plucking it, because I don't know why, but I just love plucking it now, that anytime I just see any hair, like I will literally just sit down, get my mirror, zoom into my face, and just start plucking the hair out. Because when you pluck the hair, there's like this space, like, so like when the hair comes out, there's just like this tiny hole where air is passing through into your skin, so it gets like, it just absorbs the air, and obviously if the air is not clean, like that would damage like that part of your skin. So I guess that's kind of like why I'm having dark spots on my face. I pluck and I wax, and I think those would be like the most like I would say like the best options to in terms of taking out ingrown hairs: wax and pluck your hair. You can use shaving cream, but even as you use shaving cream, like maybe pluck it later in the night, that same day, or the next day. I would say the next day, because shaving can be very sensitive for some people. So yeah, that's just basically how I have been dealing with my ingrown hairs. I also mentioned how I use this salicylic acid, this Biore toner, how I use it because it has salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is really good in helping getting out the dark spots that you get from your ingrown hairs. And yeah, I feel like as I go on this whole journey with my hair and my skin, I will continue to update you guys on, you know, the products that I'm trying. And also, if you guys have any suggestions or give me ideas on what you use for your ingrown hairs, just let me know. Like I'm really open to like learning and how, you know, this can, like how I can get my skin to be better. One more thing that I want to mention about this whole ingrown hair thing is apparently there's like this one really more permanent situation, which is not 100% permanent: laser hair removal treatment. I feel like that's one of the most permanent situations, although it doesn't stay gone forever. I think it comes back after years and years and years and years, and at that point, like, you wouldn't even see the hair anymore. So I'm kind of like researching on that and see if I can actually try and do that, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. If you guys would want like a separate video, if you guys still want a separate video of me going through my whole skincare routine, like literally taking you from the morning to the night time and all that good stuff, do let me know, and I'll like work on that as soon as possible. And yeah, just give me options, ideas, what you guys use for your ingrown hairs, if you have ingrown hairs, or what you use for like your skin to help your skin, you know, be clearer and, you know, cleaner. And yeah, do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Like this video, share it, comment, and give me your ideas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.